So Dave Meltzer says that Tony Khan firmly believes that airing the CM Punk Jack Perry backstage footage from London, England has pretty much been one of the things responsible for AEW's big new TV deal. How? How? Let's listen to this clip here that from Dave Meltzer, and we'll come back and I'll talk about this because I got a lot to say about this. This proves one of my biggest points that I've been talking about when it comes to Meltzer.
You there've been like the weird creative misfires for sure. That's part of it.
In hindsight, if you were to give Tony Khan some truth serum, does he run the backstage footage of Punk and Jack Perry?
Boy, I mean, I have discussed this with him. You have no idea how much, and it's always the same thing that he believes that was a key to getting that deal.
Oh, wow.
So I will tell you, I mean, in every discussion, there is not even a thought in his mind that he made a mistake there. I'm not, like as far as I, if it helped making the deal, then he's right. But I, certainly didn't think long term it was the right thing, even though yes, it did help make Jack Perry a star. I just thought that I just didn't think it was positive for the company in the big picture. So
I mean, it definitely raised Jack Perry's value, but at the same time,
it was certainly a risk that might have been a Hail Mary. Whether it came in, that's subject for debate.
So you hear him say, I've talked to him about this, and you don't know how much I have. And he firmly believes that this helped him get his TV deal. And I'm sitting there going, of all the things that you're talking to this man about, I mean, come on, you need to be talking to him about his entire booking strategy. You need to be telling him, look, dude, maybe it's time you step aside. You don't need to be talking about whether airing footage was a you don't need to be saying your coulda, shoulda, wouldas. You need to be saying what needs to happen in the future. I don't get it. And how does WBD really look at that and go, oh, that popped the rating, so we're going to give you a new TV deal? When the ratings have done nothing but sink since then. If not, they were already sinking before then. I'm telling you guys, Meltzer thinks they're foolproof just because they got this brand new TV deal. There has got to be a cut clause in that contract. There has got to be something that says if the ratings dive below this percentage, we will let you go. We will cut you loose. We will cancel you. They will cancel him just like they canceled WCW back in the day. Now, granted, Warner Brothers did not own Discovery back in the day, and David Zaslav wasn't in charge back in the day of all of it. It was Jamie Kilner. But I have to believe that if the ratings start sinking any lower than what they are now, they will throw them out faster than crap through a goose. They will be letting them go because they can air episodes of The Big Bang Theory and draw just as big of a rating. Or they can air a Batman v Superman. They can air the Joker movie. And it would pop just as big of a rating if the sinks any lower. I mean, Meltzer in that same episode was talking about how certain stations were airing Home Alone. And Home Alone was popping a bigger rating than Rampage. It's crazy. I don't think airing that footage caused you guys to pop a rate. It obviously didn't sustain a rating. If anything, the ratings gotten lower. More fans have stopped watching you and are watching WWE now, if anything, because of that footage. But my main thing here, again, is Dave Meltzer goes, I've talked to him about this. I don't know how many times. Dude, you're talking to him about the wrong things. Why don't you talk to him about how he needs to give the book to someone else? That's all I'm saying. I cannot believe this. The logic of this man. If anything, and if this footage was part of you getting that new TV deal, then you need to daggone call CM Punk and give him a big thank you and a check. Once again, proving that you would not be where you are now if it was not for people like Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. And guess what? They're gone. They're gone. They got a World's End pay-per-view tonight that I have no interest in paying $50 of my hard-earned money to watch. None. Not even going to do a prediction video for it. I could care less about this damn Japanese-style Intercontinental Classic, whatever they're calling it. Continental Classic is what it is. I have no interest in it. It doesn't draw. Doing these Japanese-style tournaments do not draw. The casual fan, if there are any left, do not get the concept. They think it's hard to follow. So what are you hearing? Click, click, click. Tuning out. Because they don't want to have to sit there and do a ton of math while watching professional wrestling. I don't even like doing it. I mean, I'm a baseball fan. I'll watch baseball. But I don't want to sit there and do math while I'm watching the damn thing about, oh, well, if he does this, but he does that, then he gets a daggone ERA of this, and then if he does that, his batting average. I don't care. Throw the ball, hit the ball. That's all I want to see. Maybe the occasional scrimmage on the field. Maybe a hit batter every now and then. Something. When I watch wrestling, I don't want to sit there and go, well, if Ricochet wins this by this, he gets this. And if he gets a count out, he gets this. And if he hits the ref, he gets this. And if he does the hokey pokey, he shakes it all about, he gets that. I don't know. One guy is fighting another guy. Give me a winner, give me a loser. I don't want to sit there, and go through a bunch of. Here, I'll tell you what this is like. I'll be playing the part of Charles Barkley here. This is what it's like trying to decipher one of these damn tournaments.
A one if San Antonio, Portland, Houston, and Memphis all win.
Don't you have all of that, Ernie?
I do, as a matter of fact.
How would that? He's going to tell you right now.
Okay.
If the Spurs win or the Rockets and the Clippers lose, they'd be number 3. If the Spurs lose, the Clippers win and the Rockets lose, they'd be number 5. If the Spurs lose, the Rockets win and the Grizzlies lose, number 6. If the Spurs lose, then the Rockets and the Grizzlies win. The Clippers, meantime, will be number 2 if the Clippers win and the Spurs and Rockets
45, 22.
number 3 if the Clippers win and the Spurs win, or if the Clippers win, the Rockets win and the Spurs lose, or if the Clippers lose and the Rockets.
So that's what it is. To the casual fan, that's what this is like. No one cares. No one cares, but it's like, hey, man, you got any more of that CM Punk footage? Let's hear that. Maybe that'll get you another $10 million. One Bill Phil. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. We'll see you down the road.
Imagine if we were all just a figment of Tony Khan's imagination.